There will be something special in the sky tonight for astronomers. Jupiter will be closer than usual to Earth. According to NASA, this will be the nearest the largest planet in the solar system has ever been to Earth in nearly 6 decades. Scientists say Jupiter will appear bigger and brighter because it will only be 367 million miles away. Experts say the best place to get a view of Jupiter will be a highly elevated spot in a dark and dry area. Well, in other weather news, of course, you've been hearing all about Hurricane Ian, and we are not ruling out the possibility that the remnants of Ian could pay a visit to Illinois. This sometimes happens, so we'll be keeping an eye on this hurricane and all developments related thereto. But currently in central Illinois and east central Illinois, you basically just have some very thin, wispy clouds that aren't even, for the most part, showing up on most radar screens. Our current conditions, we're in the mid-60s over east central Illinois. We have Terre Haute leading the way, 67 degrees, and Terre Haute was on the leaderboard today with a high of actually 70. The rest of us made it only into the upper 60s, but we were close. Overnight tonight, look for Jupiter. You'll have an added bonus tonight in that there's no moon. It's a new moon, so the moon will not distract you tonight. 43 for the overnight low, but the winds are going to be bringing in those cold temperatures, as you see. Winds from the northwest, 10 to 15 miles an hour, and gusting really for the next couple of days yet up to 20 miles per hour. Now we're going to take another look at those thin, wispy clouds moving through tonight on Futurecast. They're going to move completely out of the area, and that's what's going to give you a very clear, starry, and hopefully for some of you a Jupiter-filled night. And tomorrow it's going to bring you brilliant sunshine. Now, the sunshine can be a bit of a hazard. This is what I saw this morning looking east, driving west to east. And if you look very closely, you can see a couple of little dots there. That's a car coming in the other direction. The situation is during the periods of equinox, which is in the fall, of course, and in the spring, east to west roads are just hazardous. So be careful out there, and if you don't need to be driving when you're looking at something like this, just take a break for a little while. Also, as you come home, as you drive home tonight, you're looking at sunset directly, so be careful out there. Let's talk about the sun as it affects our temperatures. We're going to have a high tomorrow of 66 degrees, starting out in the 40s with that clear sky. By 10 a.m. up to 57. By 2 p.m., 64 degrees, and our high temperature should come sometime between 2 and 6, probably late afternoon, 66 degrees, but it will be breezy. Notice those wind directions from the northwest. That's what's keeping the temperature down. We're below normal. Now, our future wind gusts, tomorrow, 5 p.m., we're going to have those gusts over 20 miles per hour. That's one hazard, and of course, we talked about the other hazard. So we seem to be repeating ourselves here, so let's move along. Oh boy, we're doing a lot of repeating. I don't know if this can be remedied. Yes, it can. Here we go. Tuesday, high of 66. Wednesday, 65 for the high. Thursday, 69. And guess what's coming? We have a circumstance where there is a jet stream movement of high upper air. Right now, it's brought us all that cold air, but instead of a trough, which we have the cold air coming down from Canada, we have warm air rising up from the south. That's going to be with us this weekend. In fact, look at that weekend forecast. It's going to be close to 80 degrees as we enter into the month of October.